Hey guys, welcome back. Johnny 8 Emergency Medical Counselor bringing you the next video in our series of quick tips, tricks, and techniques you can take with you into the field. Today we're going to be talking about the rule of nines. It's a quick, simple way to estimate the total body surface area covered by a burn. It's really easy, but it gives some students a lot of trouble. We'll have students ask us questions like, if a patient is burned on both arms, do they get a 9% or is it 18%? If it's only one arm, is it 4.5%? We're confused. So right now, we're going to clear up all that confusion for you. On the screen, you'll see two diagrams, and it's already split up into regions, and they're labeled. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of nines. I'm seeing 4.5%, 18%, 1%. Where are all the nines? Thought this was the rule of nines. If you want to see all the nines, we're going to divide the body into 11 regions that are each going to represent 9%. We're going to have the head, the chest, the abdomen, the upper back, the lower back, the front left leg, the back left leg, the front right leg, the back right leg, the left arm, and the right arm. And each one of these comprises 9% of your total body surface area. And we have one other region that's going to make up the remaining 1%, and that's going to be the genital region. So let's go a little bit further, make sure everybody understands. If someone has a burn to the face, it's only going to be 4.5%, but if the burn covers their whole head, the face, and the back of their head, now we're looking at 9%. If someone had a burn that covered just the anterior portion of their arm, it'll be 4.5%. If it's circumferential, covering the entire arm, anterior and posterior, it'll be 9%. The legs are pretty similar. If it's just covering the front of one leg, 9%. If it's covering the front and back of the leg going the whole way around, 18%. Or if you have the front of both legs burnt, you're looking at 18% again. So if we had a burn to the upper portion of the back, that would be 9%. And we divided the back into upper and lower, but we just as easily could have made it left and right. So we'd have highlighted right now the left half of the back also representing 9%. I think this presented quite a couple scenarios. Hopefully everyone's clear right now. But just to make sure, let's do a couple practice problems to make sure everybody understands this concept. Alright, our first problem. A 22-year-old male has circumferential burns on both his legs and genitals. What percent of his body is burned? Remember, circumferential means the front and the back. So we're going to have 9%, 9%, 9 and 9. 9, 18, 27, 36% for the legs, plus 1% for the genitals. This person would have 37% of their body burnt. A 57-year-old female tripped and fell into a small campfire. She has burns to her hands, anterior forearms, and upper chest. What percentage of her body has been burnt? So let's start with the hands and anterior forearms. We're not looking at the back, it's all anterior. So the forearm is half of the total arm, so 2 1/4. And both arms, so 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 4.5% of the body's burnt, plus the upper chest. If the chest is worth 9, it would be fair to assume that the upper chest could be worth 4.5 and the lower chest could be worth 4.5. So we have 4.5 for both the anterior forearms and 4.5 for the upper chest, giving us 9% of this patient's body burnt. A 17-year-old male sustained burns to his face and chest, entire left arm, anterior portion of his right arm, and upper third of his abdomen while burning yard debris. What percentage of his body has been burnt? So the face is 4.5%. The chest is 9%. We'll add that together. So far we're up to 13.5%. His entire left arm, anterior and posterior, is going to be another 9%. We're up to 22.5%. The anterior portion of his right arm is just going to be the front. So that's going to be adding another 4.5%. So we're up to 27%. 1/3 of his abdomen. The whole abdomen is worth 9, so we can not even assume 1/3 of it would be 3%. Add that, we're up to 30% of this patient's body being burnt. So that's the rule of 9s. I hope it's clear to everybody, but if not, leave us a comment, ask us a question in the comment section below. We'll get back to you. If you liked our video, click the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, tell your friends. And please check out the link to our website in the description below. We're doing all sorts of classes, CPR, ACLS, PALS. We're adding NAEMT classes to our roster. We do NREMT reviews, online tutoring, you name it, we do it. So we'll see you guys next time.